Hey everyone, I'm excited to announce that I'm going to be returning to content creation. I'm making this video for new viewers, so I've crafted a list of fake questions that you probably have if you've never been here before. The first being, who are you? So, hi, I'm Adam, I'm a software engineer, and I love learning and creating things. The second question you might have is, why should I even care that you're returning? And I think there are two major reasons, entertainment and education. I live stream most of what I do on Twitch. So you get to watch me go from not knowing something to learning a topic to then making a project in whatever that topic is. So to give you an idea, here are a couple of projects I did last time around. I wanted to learn how to make Minecraft plugins. So I made a game where Twitch chat could connect. It was a sort of battle royale where you played as a sheep and you shot TNT at other sheep and the last sheep standing won. That was a lot of fun. I got to learn a lot of things along the way. Another project that I worked on was I wanted to see what it was like to type English words on a piano. So I developed this, and then over the next couple of months, I did this offline. I got a little faster at typing, and I eventually got up to 60 words per minute. So I thought those were some cool ideas that we could just pursue together and learn and interact with people along the way. I tend to take notes and share those as I go throughout this process, and I answer questions. Sometimes even experts join the stream and they get to share their knowledge. And this time around, I want to broadcast live mentoring sessions, which I think will really amplify learning for mentees, but also anyone watching out there who's in a similar situation could also really benefit from that. So if you haven't checked out Twitch before, you should. I make for good background noise, especially if you're in a relatively solitary job. Our next question, what qualifies you to do this? So I wrote this fake question and I still feel a little weird answering it, but I think some people want to hear about credentials. So I have worked professionally at places like Microsoft and Google as an engineer. And the last time I was doing full-time content creation was from 2015 to 2020. So I've got a good amount of experience doing this. However, when I'm focused on learning, I will often not be an expert or anywhere close to an expert, and usually a total newbie at what it is that I'm going to be doing. So in other words, I am not a total idiot, but I will probably seem like it sometimes. How long will you be doing this for? Ideally, the rest of my career. I know for sure that this will evolve over the years, so I can't say what it'll look like in, say, 2033, which is why I made a mission statement, and I hope this doesn't sound cheesy, but it is to inspire, learn, make, and have fun. My real goal, honestly, is just to be able to do what I'm interested in and have people to share it with. So to that end, my most important tenet is sustainability. I want to be able to do this for a long time without burning out. And as a result, that means I can't promise a video every week or every month. Maybe the production quality never gets better than this, but that's where I think the live streams can help fill in the gaps. Maybe you're more interested in watching the process than the end result, in which case you can join me there. The final question, are you just doing tech stuff? At first, yes, I think it's going to be a lot of web dev, game dev, tooling, and infrastructure. But someday I would love to branch out. I want to learn how to compose better music. I want to learn how to draw, but I think those topics would splinter the audience a little too much. So as I mentioned in the previous question, this is going to evolve. Maybe someday I have a second or a third channel and we can cover those topics. But that's probably what it'll start at for now is development. So if this sounds interesting to you, I'd love for you to join me on this journey. My first stream back on Twitch is going to be December 4th, 2023. The rest of this video is for returning viewers, so feel free to stop watching now. All right, again, for returning viewers, I had this idea of patch notes, which are things you probably don't care about, at least not the rest of this video, but I'll just run through this really fast. One is I'm switching from Windows to Mac. I'm going to get a ton of questions about this. There were a lot of little reasons why I'm doing that. I'll eventually put it in the FAQ. I'm just letting you know this is one of the changes. The other is that I dropped the 5 numbers from the end of my name. I didn't think it was super professional. So now I'll be streaming under Adam Learns Live. And this channel, of course, is called Adam Learns. I have switched from a plastic water bottle that is larger than my head to a steel water bottle that's roughly the size of my head. I was worried about plastic leaching into my water. I'll be doing shorter streams than I used to. I used to aim for 8 hours a day, 4 days a week. And this time around, I'm not exactly sure what it's going to look like, but I think I'm going to try to do chunks of 3-hour streams. So maybe 2 of those a day at first. And anyway, then we just play it by ear. I'm going to be switching from doing the lion's share of streaming to maybe doing more other things, maybe community engagement or YouTube videos or something else. I don't know, but I don't think there's going to be as much stream content. And part of that has to do with the schedule I just said. It went from 32 hours a week to probably at best about 24, 25. Again, not totally sure. A lot is up in the air. Last time around, I very rarely had other people on the stream. I sometimes did the occasional game or some other kind of content, but it was mostly just me coding. This time around, I want to do more interviews. I want to do more mentoring. It'll probably be more like 85% solo content if I had to guess. I also want to switch from doing group mentoring, where I just said, hey, everybody ask me your questions, to one-on-one mentoring, where we follow Alice for 6 months and Bob for 6 months and Carol, and we see how they evolve and how they grow and how I can help them, and honestly how chat and you can help them too, because you could provide input to these mentoring sessions. I have upgraded to a real camera. I got a ZV-E10. I was using a webcam before this, and honestly, it wasn't bad, especially if I'm taking up less of the screen. But for videos like this, I think it's good to have a better camera. I switched from QWERTY to Colmac. Again, these patch notes don't really impact anything. This is just a personal thing. So there, now you know. I used to try to read practically every single chat message that I would get. And now I think I'm going to be doing less of that. And part of the reason why, I'm trying to be productive on stream, and interacting with chat is a lot of times a distraction. It's a fun distraction. I like talking with people. I like making those connections. But at the same time, I want to make sure that as the stream grows, which I'm hoping it does, that I'm not sort of bogged down and feel unable to make progress. So I'll probably section off a Q&A bit of time, or maybe I just won't answer chat for, I don't know, 30 minutes at a time. We'll figure it out. This one, I hope this isn't controversial. I explicitly did not become a Twitch partner for quite a long time at the beginning. And then even once I was, I said, look, your money is better spent elsewhere. This time around, I am doing this as my full-time job. There is no one project I'm hoping makes a ton of money. So it's going to be a lot of different revenue sources, from subscriptions on Twitch to Patreon subscriptions or coffee or something like that. And then probably selling courses like I did last time. So I'd love to keep this sort of content free and available. And that means that I'm probably going to encourage people a little bit more. It's going to feel really weird for me. I hope it is not off-putting for you. Last time I had made Botland over the course of about 4 years. That was a very long project. And this time around, if I do something like that, I'm definitely going to focus a lot more on the prototype phase and proving that it's even worth it to pursue something like that. But I think it's going to turn into a lot of smaller projects, maybe on the order of 1 week or a month, or maybe we stretch it sometime and make it 3 months or 6 months, but probably not another 4-year long project. And that's it. Those are the patch notes. Did it all in one take. I am very excited to come back. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I plan on making another video too about the learning process that I can release sometime before that first stream on December 4th. So thank you for watching. Bye.